That was a close one. Jeopardy! Host Ken Jennings was almost stabbed as a crew member thought he was a cake. The game show participated in the real or cake trend, and the host almost got injured. The real or cake trend is when something looks so real that no one would believe that it is cake, but it is cut into and it is, in fact, cake. For example, a piece of steak most likely wouldn't be cake, but sometimes it is. Jeopardy! First started off with the contestants' podium. After a hand was seen with a knife trying to cut through it, the podium was determined to be real. Next, Ken Jennings' lectern was cut. "It's real," the voice said. The buzzer was also real. Jennings stood at his podium as the hand with the knife approached him. "Let's try Ken Jennings," they said. When they were close enough, Jennings turned around and screamed. The screen then froze with the host's hands up and a scared expression. He was turned into a cake, as a photo of him was pasted on one with white and blue frosting. The cake was cut into pieces. "Wow, it's cake. Yum," the voice said. Although the video was posted in October 2024, Reddit users dug it up and posted it to the platform on August 21, 2025. "That was a piece of cake," one fan said. "Definitely a sentient cake," commented another. That scream seems like something cake would do," a fan joked. "Stabs him with a knife made of cake," joked another. "That's the cowardly scream of a cake if I've ever heard one," said a fan. "Cut off too soon, I didn't find out if Ken Jennings was cake," joked a Reddit user. "He screams so he is cake," said one last fan. Jeopardy! Season 42, September 8, check local listings. In an unexpected turn of events, Jeopardy's beloved host Ken Jennings found himself in the middle of an online trend gone hilariously wrong, leaving fans both concerned and in stitches. This week, the iconic trivia show decided to jump on the viral Real or Cake challenge, a trend that has taken social media by storm. The premise is deceptively simple: participants must identify whether an item is real or an extraordinarily realistic cake made by skilled bakers. While this trend has graced countless TikTok and Instagram feeds, the Jeopardy! Twist brought a whole new level of chaos. The segment aired during a special behind-the-scenes feature, where Jennings and several contestants were given an array of edible replicas of famous Jeopardy! Props, from buzzers to trophies, and even miniature podiums. The setup looked innocent enough, with a bright studio, playful music, and the usual air of competition. But things quickly escalated when one of the fake items, a perfectly crafted replica of a ceremonial dagger from a past Jeopardy! Promotion, appeared on the table. Fans watching online immediately noticed the tension as Jennings leaned in to inspect the object. "Wait a minute," Jennings said, squinting at the finely detailed dagger. "Is this real?" What followed next was a mix of suspense and comedy. As Jennings tentatively tapped the item, it slipped from his hands and fell toward a nearby production assistant. There was a brief moment of panic, shouts echoed, eyes widened, but thankfully, the object was, in fact, a cake. The dramatic reveal had the crew and contestants breaking into laughter, while Jennings himself feigned horror. "I nearly gave everyone here a heart attack," he admitted, brushing off the crumbs from his sleeve. This moment quickly became a highlight reel on social media, with clips circulating across TikTok, Instagram Reels, and Twitter. Fans praised Jennings' ability to stay composed, even as the object in question looked alarmingly realistic. Ken Jennings almost became the first person in Jeopardy! History to be stabbed by dessert, one fan tweeted. "Thank goodness for edible craftsmanship," another added. The real or cake trend itself has grown out of a fascination with hyper-realistic baking. Skilled bakers can turn almost any object, electronics, food items, household objects, into cake that looks indistinguishable from the real thing. When celebrities and influencers participate, it often leads to entertaining moments of suspense, and the Jeopardy! Team saw an opportunity to combine their signature trivia challenges with the trend's visual spectacle. Ken Jennings' participation in this challenge isn't entirely surprising. Known for his witty and playful personality, Jennings has often expressed enthusiasm for engaging with fans beyond the quiz show format. From posting humorous trivia on social media to participating in charity events, he has consistently shown that he doesn't mind stepping out of his composed host persona to embrace lighter, more playful activities. In the studio, the atmosphere was electric. Contestants were encouraged to guess which items were real and which were cake, often with hilarious results. One contestant confidently picked up a Jeopardy! Buzzer, only for it to squish in their hands like a sponge, revealing itself as an impeccably designed cake. Laughter erupted across the set, and Jennings, ever the sport, gave a mock disapproving glance. "You should stick to trivia," he quipped, prompting another round of laughter. For viewers, the segment offered a rare glimpse of the fun and camaraderie behind the scenes. While Jeopardy! Is typically known for its poised, cerebral atmosphere, moments like this humanize the show and its hosts, making them more relatable. Social media users were quick to share clips and reactions, with hashtags like #RealOrCake and #KenJennings trending for hours. Memes featuring Jennings' shocked expression were shared widely, with captions ranging from "When your trivia knowledge can't save you from dessert" to "Ken Jennings versus the killer cake." Interestingly, the production team had initially debated whether such a segment would be appropriate for Jeopardy's audience. After all, the show has cultivated a reputation for intellectual rigor and respectability, and adding a trend that originated on short-form social media platforms was somewhat unorthodox. However, the success of the segment may encourage producers to experiment more with lighthearted, viral-inspired content in the future. Speaking about the experience in a later interview, Jennings described the moment with his signature humor. "I thought I was going to have to call the paramedics for myself," he said, chuckling. "It's remarkable how realistic some of these cakes are. I mean, who would have thought you could get stabbed by a dessert?" Fans also responded positively to Jennings' willingness to engage with the challenge, noting that it showcased his playful side while still maintaining his dignity as the host of one of television's most respected game shows. "This is exactly why we love Ken," one fan wrote. "He can be serious and brilliant, but also laugh at himself when a cake tries to kill him." The segment also sparked a wider discussion about the intersection of traditional television and social media trends. With platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube influencing how audiences consume content, even legacy shows like Jeopardy! Are finding creative ways to stay relevant. By blending the intellectual challenge of trivia with visually engaging viral trends, producers are exploring new avenues to attract younger audiences while retaining loyal fans. Moreover, the Real or Cake segment demonstrated how well Jennings' hosting style adapts to unconventional scenarios. His combination of curiosity, quick wit, and composure under pressure allowed him to navigate the challenge smoothly, even when faced with near-disaster moments. For longtime fans, this reaffirmed why Jennings has remained such a beloved figure in the Jeopardy! Franchise. As for the dagger cake itself, it was later revealed to be a painstakingly crafted piece by a renowned cake artist, who spent several hours replicating the object down to the smallest detail. The attention to detail was so impressive that it initially fooled not only Jennings but also several members of the production crew. After the reveal, the cake was safely cut and served to everyone on set, turning the tense moment into a celebration. In conclusion, Ken Jennings' brush with what could have been a culinary calamity turned into one of the most memorable moments in recent Jeopardy! History. The segment highlighted the host's humor, the creativity of modern bakers, and the ability of legacy television to engage with contemporary online trends. While fans may remember the moment as Ken Jennings almost stabbed by cake, it also serves as a testament to the show's willingness to innovate and connect with audiences in new, unexpected ways. With the overwhelming response from viewers, it's likely that Jeopardy! Will explore similar playful challenges in the future, blending the rigor of trivia with the unpredictability of viral social media content. And for Ken Jennings, it's another story to tell, one where he almost met his demise at the hands of a deceptively realistic dessert, but lived to share the laughter with millions of fans around the world.